If for nothing else, this movie made me want to go back and watch Disney's like original 1950s Peter Pan. I mean, I haven't done it yet, but it made me want to. Pan. So the movie Pan more or less serves as an origin story for the legend of Peter Pan, you know, that's been around for decades. And I'm pretty sure the most popular rendition of it is the old Disney movie. You can fly, you can fly, you can fly. But where did Peter Pan actually come from? Why can he fly? This movie seeks to answer those questions. So yeah, in the movie, it's London, it's the 1940s, you know, World War II, and we got the young kid Peter. He doesn't have the best life. And one day he just gets whisked off to Neverland, and from there our adventure continues. Now, I'd be lying if I said I didn't like the characters in this movie. For the most part, they were pretty good. I like this kind of friendship that Peter builds with Garrett Hedlund, aka Hook, in this movie. Garrett Hedlund's a good actor. I liked him in Tron Legacy, and I liked him in here. And Rooney Mara as Tiger Lily. Not only is she pretty hot, but I liked her in this movie. She has good chemistry with Hook. But pretty early on in the movie, you see Hugh Jackman, and oh my god. I don't exactly know what he smoked before he filmed his scenes, but I've never seen him in a role like this. I mean, I know the guy's a really diverse actor. He can play a lot of roles, but I've never seen him be like over-the-top crazy guy. But when he first came on screen and started doing his thing, he kind of reminded me of the Mad Hatter in Alice in Wonderland. Only in that movie, I felt it worked better. In fact, now that I think about it, there's not much of a difference between Neverland and Wonderland. They're both these big CGI magical fantasy lands. Safe to say the visual effects in this movie were not as good as they could have been. I mean, if Tomorrowland showed me anything, it's that movies like this, I thought they were progressing in visual technology. I thought they were starting to look better. Maybe that's only in Disney's case. This is a Warner Brothers movie, strangely enough. And there were some things in this movie that just straight up didn't make sense. There were a couple of plot holes. Like I said, this movie takes place during World War II, right? When Peter first gets to Neverland in this big ship, he sees this entire, you know, crowd of people. This is when Blackbeard comes out and they're all singing Nirvana. Seriously, they're all going, they're chanting. Blackbeard's all like, entertain us. You're like, what? That just doesn't make sense. So yeah, things like that happen a couple of times throughout the movie. As for the story, as it was going along, it was interesting enough, I guess. I mean, you kind of know what's gonna happen in the end. And this being an origin story, you know, you do get a couple of things like, oh, you know, that's gonna be that later. That's pretty cool, from what you know about Peter Pan anyways. I mean, this movie's good enough to entertain. I don't think I need to see it again, but you know, the kids will enjoy it. It had good acting for the most part. Hugh Jackman was just really weird. The visual effects could have been better. The plot could have been cleaned up a little bit. And the score was pretty good. I don't really remember much of it. But you know, in the big scenes when a lot of shit's going down, the music's kicking on, you're like, yeah, cool, okay. It's Harry Gregson Williams. He's a really good composer. So I will say, wait until this movie's at a discount theater, then go see it. Hey, at least I didn't pan this movie, right? I couldn't escape it. I just could not. So Pan, have you seen it? What did you think about it? And what is your favorite rendition of Peter Pan? Whatever it is, go ahead and leave a comment. And don't forget to subscribe. Entertain us!